If you want to add one image on top of another in GIMP, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to place a second image onto a background, move it, resize it, blend it naturally, and then save your final result the right way. This is a super useful skill for making thumbnails, social media graphics, photo composites, and simple design edits without needing complicated software. And if this tutorial helps you out, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy GIMP tutorials just like this one. Let's jump right in. First, open GIMP on your computer. Once it launches, go up to the top menu bar and click File. Then choose Open. Now select the image you want to use as your background. This will be your base image, so pick the photo or graphic you want everything else built on top of. Click Open and your base image will load into the workspace. Now that your background is open, it's time to add your second image. There are two easy ways to do this in GIMP. The first method is the menu method. Click File again, then choose Open as Layers. Find the second image you want to add, select it, and click Open. This is one of the best ways because it automatically imports the image as a new layer on top of your background. The second method is even faster if you already have your files open. Just open your computer's File Explorer, find the second image, and drag it directly onto the GIMP canvas where your background image is open. As soon as you drop it, GIMP will place that image as a new layer. Once the second image appears, you'll usually need to adjust it so it fits the design properly. The first thing you can do is move it. Press M on your keyboard to activate the Move tool, then click and drag the image to the position you want. This is helpful if you want the image in a corner, centered, or placed somewhere specific on the background. Next, if the image is too big or too small, you can resize it. Press Shift+S to activate the Scale tool. Click on the second image, and a resize box will appear. Make sure the link icon is locked so the aspect ratio stays consistent and the image doesn't stretch awkwardly. Then drag the corner handles until the image looks right. When you're happy with the size, click Scale to apply the changes. If you want the top image to blend better with the background, go over to the Layers panel on the right side of the screen. Select the top layer, and then use the Opacity slider to make it more transparent. This is useful if you want a softer overlay effect or if the background needs to show through. You can also experiment with the Mode drop-down menu. For example, changing it from Normal to Multiply or Overlay can create a much more dynamic blended look, depending on the colors and lighting in your images. Take a moment to fine-tune the placement, size, and blending until your composition looks balanced and professional. Small adjustments can make a big difference, especially if you're creating something like a YouTube thumbnail or promotional graphic. Now let's save your work properly. If you want to keep your editable project with all the layers intact, go to File, then Save As, and save it as an XCF file. This is the native GIMP format, and it's the best option if you think you may want to come back later and make changes. If you're finished and want to share the final image, go to File and choose Export As. From there, you can export your project as a PNG or JPG file. PNG is great if you want better quality and transparency support, while JPG is useful for smaller file sizes. And that's it. You've now learned how to add an image to another image in GIMP, adjust it, blend it, and export the finished result. If this video helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next GIMP tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.